Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shalisa. Today I thought I should do this video on how to detach yourself from people and situations that no longer serve you, because I am currently in the process of practicing this myself, you guys. Everything that I preach to you guys or I talk about is something that I have been learning and practicing for myself. And I don't want to be giving you guys, like knowledge on things that I'm not also practicing myself. You know what I mean? So what I wanted to talk to you guys about was just like how to exactly release those things that no longer serve you, things that no longer benefit you. And sometimes you wonder why these things sometimes just happen. Like sometimes you can lose a friend and it can hurt and it can be hard, or you don't really want someone in your life because you begin to notice things that they're not really supposed to be a part of your life. And I know that it can be hard sometimes, but to be honest, we have to open up and realize that usually it's a blessing, and it's also closing one door and opening another for something better, a situation that's better. If it's losing a job or quitting a job, it's just opening a door for something better to come into your life, or a better friend, or a friend that's more beneficial to you. And I know sometimes it can be family that we have to let go. And it doesn't mean that you don't have to still, have that communication, but sometimes that distance is okay. And that's just, the best for you and for you to grow and for you to be better. When I am beginning to feel not valued as a person, and if you're beginning to feel not valued as a person, maybe it's time to let those people go, you guys, because why have them around if they're going to be bringing you down and making you feel less than? We want people in our life that are going to be filling our cup and not taking away from our cup, because I want my cup to be running over, you guys, so that I can fill other people's cup. So I don't need somebody who's going to be taking away from me, and vice versa. We're not perfect. We're all human. We all are here living a human experience and going through things in life. Yes, but also we have to know when it's time to let people and situations go. Just to kind of just give you guys ideas, because there are people that have came in and out of my life. So and this can be multiple times. I've had different situations where I've had in the past where someone's came into my life and I thought that we were gonna be good friends, but the reason why I just chose not to be friends with them or to let them go was just because I reevaluated things when I was alone and felt certain types of ways. And it's okay if we feel certain types of ways. Don't feel sorry. If someone makes you feel like they're judging you based off of every single little thing that comes out your mouth, and you recognize that later, it's okay to be like, you know what, maybe this isn't the right friend for me. Because when I did that, it opened a whole new door for people to come into my life who don't do that to me. And now I have people surrounding me who don't judge me, who listen to me and are there for me. I also had some friends that were already like that, but it's also when we're bringing new friends in and trying to build new relationships and want to meet people who have maybe common interest or a common job or a common goal. There's always room for other people in our life, but sometimes isolation and being away from people is good. I've had moments where, let's think. So different jobs that I've had. So I've had all types of actual just different jobs. I've worked for a tutoring company. I've worked at Chipotle. I immediately quit that. That was a long time ago because I couldn't do it. But when I did that, then it opened new doors. I actually went to school, and different things came into my life. I tried to work at Ulta, and back then I wanted to do makeup, and I thought it was great for me to get this job. Things didn't work out right due to my fault. I told them things that I probably shouldn't have told them, and I, now take accountability for that. It was none of their business with my health. And I let them know about my health, so they chose to do me as a temporary, type hire. But that was also my fault because I didn't know. It wasn't none of my business. But I learned that. That was a learning lesson. Jobs do not need to know all your business. But to be honest, that opened a new door for me. I was getting sick around that time and my family started a new business, so I helped them with their business. And helping them start their business was such a great thing because I got to see what I'm also interested in. I didn't realize that I liked, creating things. I used to create like patches and vapes and salves in a lab. I learned how to build a business, how to label things, how to create things, how you start off small and how you build a business and add on more products. So I thought that working at like Ulta or Sephora was my dream job because I wanted to do makeup back then. But now when I look back, you guys, that was something that wasn't right for me. Like, there was a bigger plan for me. I needed that job. That job showed me how to build a business, how to do things, because in the future I want to be able to build a business. But now I have the knowledge and I've been there, and that gave me insight on how I can build a business later on when I am ready. So we have to sometimes look at things from our past, maybe to kind of help us understand that sometimes when a chapter or a door closes, it's opening up for new situations and new things to come into our life. So don't ever feel like you're wrong to be letting go of situations if you feel like you're ready to move on and take the next step. Sometimes we have to take that initiative and allow these people or these situations or these circumstances to go so that the door can be open for a new and better opportunity. But really, we have to learn how to start detaching ourselves from situations to allow better things in. Stop saying, oh my gosh, I want to have a different job, I want to have a different job. Okay, well then start looking for it. Or I don't like this, this person keeps making me feel bad, and going in and out and riding the roller coaster with these certain people in your life, and you're feeling down and you're wondering why you're feeling down. It's because it's time for you to let these people go, and it's okay. And I know it can be hard. It's not always easy. Sometimes we have to just isolate ourselves. Sometimes we have to move away, or sometimes we just have to say, hey, you know what? I don't want to go out. I'm ready to start working on myself, because I had a friend who recently we came back into each other's life and are, I feel like, benefiting each other in ways that were necessary. We took our time of being parts away, and the reason why that is because she needed to grow and I needed to grow. We're all growing up, we're all grown ups. We have times where we need to be isolated and we need to figure out who we are. But now that we're growing, we've came back into each other's life, and I closed one door of a friendship and opened another for an old friend to come back in who was a good friend. And I now get that. I was asking for that. That's what I wanted. I wanted a friend in my life who had things that were similar to me or was interested in the same things as me, and it can be positive and we can grow together. And that's who I want around. And I got that. I closed a door on a friendship that tried to come back into my life, but I wouldn't allow it because I was like, hey, when I think of this person, I don't feel good. Sometimes we just have to know when to let people go and let circumstances go. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video for you guys. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope you guys took some of this and you start realizing who and what circumstances are right for you and which ones aren't, and you learn to let those go and detach from them. It can be a process, but it's a great one, and just don't be scared and know that when one door closes, another one opens, you guys. So thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.